I'm Rick Powers.
And I'm Tom Stone.
And this
is Wake Up Call. Alright, we got a nice little lineup of people coming out here today to talk about, a few things they're studying.
Right.
I believe we have
the Shepherd Schofield first.
Shepherd Schofield. He's a world-renowned book critic. He's
written quite a few reviews.
Very harsh reviews. Yeah, very harsh reviews, in fact. He's made many people cry, I believe.
Quite a few. I believe just about every review he's written has been negative.
Yeah,
so.
His scale is on a 1 to 10 basis. I think the average is a -3, roughly. Who else we got coming out today?
Okay, so, and then we have the Christian researcher.
Is that Dr. Nikolai Teflon today? It's hard to get a hold of that man. Who else we got coming out?
And then, actually, finally, we have a spiritual dietitian.
Oh, somebody, everybody here should know. She has her own show, Rachel Ray Ray Today Day. So, it's of course Rachel Ray Ray, if you didn't pick that up.
Let's start off first with Mr. Shepherd Schofield.
Shepherd Schofield, everybody.
So tell us a little bit about yourself, Mr. Schofield.
Well, as you say, I'm very happy.
Yes, we understand that.
You make that clear.
In fact, you made my little girl cry.
Yes, I did.
You reviewed some of the Dr. Seuss books that she's fond of.
Yes, they're crap. All these making up the words. What is he thinking?
I mean,
they make no sense.
I believe he was just trying to spread joy to the children.
Who cares about joy?
It says here you've written reviews for almost 1,000 books.
Thousands?
That's right.
That's quite a few.
That's correct.
And also about roughly 85% of them where you said you basically hated them. Is this
More
true?
like 98.
Why is that exactly?
They're just uninteresting. Like I read them for 5 seconds and I throw them in the furnace.
Okay, and it also says here that you have written your own book, and you
Yes.
also gave that a bad review.
Yes, it was accident. Sometimes I forget. I have short-term memory problems. I write book, and I think book is good, and then I go back and I'm reading it, and I'm like, who wrote this?
So what's your criteria for a good book then? Exactly.
It has to keep attention, because I kind of have a little ADD a little bit, so I have to stay interested in the book.
Interested?
Yes.
Interested.
Okay, so recently you read a book that you found quite interesting. The Bible, actually.
Yes.
The Holy Bible.
Yes, the very Holy Bible.
What exactly would you care to describe your experience with this?
Well, I pick it up and I read, and it just kept my attention so well. You have so many different genres of books.
Of course,
Right. You have your horror story, your romance, your comedy, and you have your superhero story. And it's very interesting. It kept my
Very interesting. So what would if you were to write a review on that, how exactly would that go?
Well, I already have, but I would say that it can wake up call to people who read it.
Really? What do you mean by that exactly?
Well, I tell you how to, find this man called Jesus, and he's very cool man.
Jesus?
Yes.
I see, and he's mentioned a lot in this, the Bible.
A very much.
I have to say, I've read it.
There is always something that you can get out of it. I can read the same verse 100 times, get something different.
100 times, yes.
It's different every time you read it. I mean, you get something different out of it, and you understand it differently.
It depends on what version you read, too.
Well,
sometimes, yes.
I mean,
Sticks and stones.
True. Well, So overall, you really like it.
I look.
It's great, actually.
So one thing that you would have to just bring out to our audience, what would be the main thing that you got from reading the Bible?
That Jesus was a very loving man. And I never had somebody to love me so much. Because, you know, people hate me, you know?
It's hard to see that, but I mean,
Yes.
I can kind of see that.
I think I know what he means.
Good.
I find that quite hurtful. But, you know, he loves me a lot, and he loves everybody a lot, you know, so that's good, you know.
Well, that's great.
This has definitely been a wake-up call for me. I mean, I'm definitely going to go have to, you know, read up on this a bit.
Yes, you need to read that.
Read about it a little
Very
bit.
good book.
Well, we appreciate you to be on this show. We really appreciate
Thank you for coming out to wake up call this morning.
You're welcome.
the insight. Really helpful.
I'm sure it will.
Let's give another hand to Mr. Shepard. Okay, so now we have Mr. Nikolai Teflon.
Dr. Nikolai Teflon.
Dr. Nikolai Teflon here, all the way from Russia to talk to us about a new research.
Some research he's been working on out in the field.
Working on.
Sorry, working on. Let's go ahead and bring him out here, Dr. Nikolai Teflon.
Hello.
So sweet.
So, Mr. Teflon, Dr. Teflon. All right.
Dr. Nikolai Teflon.
Dr. Nikolai Teflon.
Yes, I name me doctor.
Dr.
Yes.
Nikolai Teflon.
Yes.
Teflon.
Russia.
Okay, so you are a researcher.
Yes, I'm a
Researcher.
researcher.
Okay, and what do you research?
Christians.
Christians, as in Christian people.
As in followers of Christianity.
Exactly. Followers of Christ.
Would you care to, elaborate?
What have you been working on recently that you'd like to bring to the attention of our audience?
Actually, it's hard. So I'm just going to use my regular voice. It's what we've noticed, and I've researched a lot of stuff over my career, and have grown up observing people, and actually what we have found is quite disturbing. I mean, it's very disturbing. We're, as researchers, are discovering Christians are spiritually asleep. Some researchers would say that Christians are dead, but actually that kind of bothers me.
That's a shot to the heart.
That is definitely a shock to the heart, and it should bother us all as Christians to be called dead, because last time I checked my pulse, I'm quite alive. But not just that, physically alive, but spiritually alive. We're lazy as Christians, but but the thing about Christians being spiritually asleep, a lot of times they don't realize that they're asleep.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously that can change.
Right, obviously, and as to your previous guest,
Would you care to elaborate and show us, what exactly happens when a Christian is spiritually asleep?
Actually, brought a subject with me today. I know Jay Leno has animals he brings in. I got a
No, you're certainly not bringing
No,
animals.
I'm not bringing an animal.
Because we're not certified.
Severe allergies.
Severe. We're going to bring out a Christian, and
A live Christian.
a live Christian.
Okay,
Yeah.
now this man is a professional, so.
So, y'all,
I would like to suggest to our studio audience, do not go capturing Christians.
okay, our first little scenario we've noticed in the lab and in public is how, and this is what we're setting up here is a random situation. We have a Christian here, and another person. We do not know if this person is a Christian or if they're lost.
So this is like an everyday situation.
Could be an everyday situation.
Everyday situations,
This could be
and
a
now these
bus
happen
stop.
every day, so.
Yeah, it's situational, everyday situation. It could be a waiting room, a bus stop, a train depot, cafeteria, you name it. I mean, this is an everyday situation if we haven't made that perfectly clear. So, what we have here, well, actually, let's just see the interaction between, remember, the Christian and the unknown. Okay? Whenever you're ready, folks.
Okay.
Go to church? Yeah.
So wait a minute.
Let's just.
And that was it. That was it.
And
That's
she
not
just
it.
simply asked, does he go to church? What was his response, Tom?
Yes.
Exactly. As Christians, we can look at that as a prime opportunity, a prime time, if you would.
Prime time.
Yeah, you're on prime time. This is a prime opportunity for our Christian here.
He's witnessing.
Our Christian.
This would have been the perfect example
Here to witness
opportunity.
Even if this individual here, the unknown, is a Christian, he could this Christian could have said something to this Christian and given an encouraging word. That was that opportunity.
Maybe perhaps even invited the unknown to church.
Exactly. This person could be lost and going to hell. I know, and that's a strong. Nowadays we're afraid to say that. Oh, people just want to help. That is the truth. And it's a
day situation.
Right.
That happens every day.
So,
situation.
Yes, situation. Yes. So what we have here, just that brief moment here. We'll actually move on to another scenario, if we would.
Okay.
We'll have our Christian stand up here, and okay. What we have here is the Holy Bible, which was reviewed by
Dr. Shepard Schofield.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice little hand for Shepard.
What we have here is the relationship that the Bible has with our Christian, and it's uncannily. I actually might need your help. I don't know. Hold on a second. Okay. This is, as you can see.
Okay. Sunday. That's Sunday.
Sunday. And actually, on Sunday we should have the.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
You mind if we give it a shot?
Yeah, sure.
I've been hitting the gym, and
So you've been hitting the kid named Jim.
That seems to be lodged in there.
Very, very snugly.
I'll push. Okay. I'll pull.
I'll push it.
I'll pull.
Yep.
So this is what we've demonstrated here, was the relationship between Sunday and the Bible, or take a moment there. Okay. Now, unfortunately, in the lab we've had some mishaps, and I'll need your assistance.
Oh,
Of course.
Take pains, gentlemen, to, if you would. What we'll have here is now this is I don't know if it'd be instant or not. Could be, cannot. Okay. Oh my.
I got
Hold on, I got this. Let's. That's it. Much better. Firmly.
That's quite intriguing.
Yeah, very intriguing.
What exactly just now happened?
Well, as we can see on Sunday, as a Christian, we tend to be hardcore, and we go out and worship, and we're the perfect Christian. We want to.
We've got our sword firmly in hand.
We have our sword firmly in hand. But as the days move on to, and it could be any day of the week, you tend to have this separation anxiety or something. And to me, this was the most shocking of all, and it should be the main wake-up call that we should be looking at is how we do as a Christian.
And it's almost as if. Take it away.
Well, it's just me, but it's almost as if there's a Christian jacket that the Christian wears during Sunday. Okay, Sunday mornings church, and then throughout the week they just take it off before they leave church, leave it in the church facility.
So they can live their life.
They live their life. Sunday morning comes back, they put the jacket back on.
Exactly. And we might be stepping on people's toes, who knows? But and honestly, I'm guilty of it too sometimes. But this should make us aware. We're educating, thanks to, we're being broadcast to the masses. And hopefully those masses will go tell other masses the importance of this wake-up call. Do we have time for one more?
Oh, we certainly.
Yeah, I think we've got time for one more.
Okay, we'll go down here for this one. I'll bring our person. Again, this is another scenario. I need a volunteer. We'll get some audience participation.
Okay. All right.
Just wow, I seen a hand shoot up in the back real quick, so I'll go ahead. Come on. So yeah. Okay. There. We're just going. We have a water cooler. Your water cooler. All right. So we have a water cooler, and this could be just an office type setting, and okay. So what we have here, we've just set up. Okay. So I'm going to move the water cooler over just the hair and give us some. Okay, we're going to act out the scenario.
Okay, so we are going to act it.
Yeah, we'll be.
So keep in mind, I'm not Rick, and this is not Tom.
We're just office people staying around the water cooler.
So can I be John?
That's fine.
I like to be frank.
Okay, all right. So, all right. And again, we have our Christian sitting there in earshot.
Okay.
Did you hear how Trey was talking? I've never heard anybody cuss
I
that
know.
much.
I thought he was Christian.
I'm not a Christian. It kind of bothered me. I thought they were supposed to act that way.
I didn't see that coming from you.
No.
I did not. And see. Okay, did we see what happened there? Me and you were unknowns in the situation.
It's like, he's right there.
Yeah, he's right there, and yes, we're talking about it, but we are, again, unknowns. And, we're not saved. But the perception is that, and what we're finding from this part of the research is that people watch Christians. Who would have thought?
Every day.
Every day, people watch Christians.
Even
and
more than the unknowns.
Yes.
They look for those flaws.
And especially if you're if you're doing what you're supposed to do as a Christian and you're proclaimed to be a Christian, people watch you. And if we kind of have to be held to a higher standard.
Yes,
so
they do.
and again.
Tom and myself, we are watched all the time.
All the
Every
time.
morning, 8 a.m., wake up call.
So, a very good example. So, what we have here, what we try to get across to our people that read our research, and thanks to you all, now we're getting it out to the mainstream. It is that, and I'll wrap it up. See you checking your watch
that's
up.
okay. We do have another show.
I know, another segment. So what we have here is this should be a wake-up call. All these scenarios should be a wake-up call. A wake-up call
to the asleep Christians out there.
to asleep Christians out there. So hopefully.
This really hit home with me.
It's quite the learning
I'm
experience.
glad.
It is.
So
let's give Mr. Teflon another big hand.
This one is from Rose in Minnesota.
Rose, she's written to us quite a few times.
Quite a few. I've been watching your show, Wake Up Call, every morning for
Bless her heart.
6 years. Bless her heart. It also says, Rick, you are devilishly handsome. I would in fact like to marry you one day.
Rick, it doesn't say that at all.
All right, let's take it out to our next guest. Rachel Ray, everybody. Thank you, Rachel, for coming to our show. How are you? All right, so Rachel, we know you have your own show, and you're a dietitian, but you're also a spiritual dietitian.
This is true. What you say is true.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's like basically a dietitian.
For your soul.
Pretty much. You have food that helps your physical body, but you also have other things that help your spiritual body.
What other things exactly?
As you see on my food square, well, spiritual food square,
You mean food rectangle?
Yeah.
it's a square actually.
Okay.
First, you know, you have your food triangle in the triangle form. You start with the bottom with the breads, moving up to fats. But with this, every
The less important at the top, you know,
true.
Yes.
your candy
But
corns
here
and
with my square,
So
with your rectangle.
all these are basically equally important. Is that what you're?
equal, yes, very equal. You need every single one of these equal.
I see. I see.
Would you like me to elaborate?
Please do.
Okay, worship.
Worship.
We'll praise the Father. Praise the Father.
Who?
The Father. The Father. I'm
Father.
losing
I
a
believe
bit with my
she's
English.
referring to God.
Let's continue, Rachel.
Prayer, you need to speak, talk to God through your words, with your mind, your tongue, everything. You talk to Him.
Maybe even through your actions somehow.
Through your actions. That is
Right,
prayer. Every day your life is prayer. Bible reading.
The Bible.
Bible reading. Bible reading.
Bible.
Bible reading.
Yes.
Reading.
Bible reading. Precisely, you must read the living word of the truth, the God. You must eat it. Basically, if you're referring to food, you must eat it. And usually growing up is bad, but you must throw it up on your friends. The word of everyone. You see somebody who throw it up. You get that.
Right now, I'm just going to give an example with the food. If I get up in the morning and I don't have my bagel,
Bagels.
you know, I'm
He's grouchy.
grouchy, sleepy, I have trouble focusing, you know, it kind of ruins my whole day if I don't have my breakfast. So, I mean, can you relate this to your spiritual?
Basically, if you don't have these, you know, you're not connected to the Father. You basically don't have this. You are a blank slate. That's your heart. This is your heart. A rectangle. A rectangle heart, if you per se want a rectangle.
So as opposed to the Wendy's Baconator, which I'm a big fan of, how exactly does that relate to your spiritual dieting?
Well, you know, a Baconator, very tasty,
Yes.
but make you become obese. If you become spiritually obese, then you cannot run the Christian race. You must eat things such as
Bagels.
wheat bagels.
Wheat bagels.
With
Like
orange
nourishing,
Or
nourishing.
juice,
Right.
yes, every morning.
juice. Yeah.
Of course, my morning run.
Of course, of course. Back to the chalk.
Yeah.
You must fellowship with other Christians.
Fellowship.
It's fellowship with others. You know, say I Christian, you Christian. We talk about the thought. We talk about it.
Kind of like a casual
You gotta
saying.
keep the communication to keep
Right.
a good relationship.
Accountability. Back to serving. You know, anything that has to do with serving others is great. You know, Jesus was the main example of serving others.
Of course.
Witnessing, basically telling others your heart.
Okay, now, through all your work on your show, your studies, and even on your new upcoming movie, Fruits, Veggies, and God, what have you got out of this? One thing you can just tell our audience right now, and sum it up in one phrase.
Basically, one phrase would be, wow, it's a wake-up call. It's right up, it's right above me. That is when I made this, God said, you must do this to keep yourself awake. Otherwise, you sleep.
So
Forever.
basically, what I got out of this is it's just as important to take care of yourself physically as it is spiritually. Is that basically what it is?
I mean, yes.
Interesting. I see. So,
I'd like to thank you for coming out, Rachel Rayburn.
And I
Yes.
think people have to become one.
Oh,
all right.
all right, now if you just stay here. Dr. Shepard Schofield, come back on out if you'd like. And Dr. Nikolai Teflon. So now on a more serious matter, we've had our jokes, we've had our fun, had our laughs. We're trying to get across the wake-up call.
You guys want to individually kind of sum up what you talked about?
I mean, Dr. Nikolai?
Pretty much, it is a problem in all of our churches. Our pastors can stand up front here, stand behind the podium, or walk through the audience and hoop, holler, and try to get us on fire for God, and a lot of times nothing. We have no movement. We'll sit back there, and the words just, are unaffected us sometimes. We're spiritually asleep, and it's